BLD 对上 DFM 2022年度最佳电竞选手叶师傅已经1年多没赢过了。这次他的对手是才刚破2年没赢过纪录的队伍 DFM， 究竟他能不能赢下这场关键之战呢
？All players on the server right now. As Bleed pushes out onto Mound. Oh, with the classics. Scary lands the shots. A bit of support coming out from Retla as well. And he continues to pepper them full of bullets. 9mm and DFM has to fall back. It's going to be the Outlaw that gets the first pick up from DFM. Sesh trying to barrel through, but it's not going to do all too much. Scary now. It's on for the third kill. It's continuing to shoot through with the pistols. Are you kidding me? Do not give me a classic ace in the second round. Tries to stabilize the team.
Yay also has a classic versus a Vandal.
Look, if
I
Yay
hope
wins this.
Also, there's a turret.
Okay.
Just hold it.
Faking the door a little, I guess, and Yay just decides to hold it now. Well, Scary has 4 kills of his own. Okay, I really got to see this because it was not much utility. You got the pink shells, I guess, coming out from Yay, but Scary just...
His head taken off, but May essentially already is. Down he will go. Scary takes him down, gets the contact, sees the pressure, calls his team over.
Just doubles back, easy contact, continues to collect. Quadruple kill, and pretty much DFM's dreams of winning this round dashed and down in the dirt. It's a play for retakes. Looking for some of these simple duels where they're not able to trade. They don't want to allow DFM to trade.
Scary is pretty scary right now. He is so locked in.
I believe that's like his 9th or 10th kill at this point. As he continues to work with the rest of the team, they're all kind of split up. He's got these smokes, and that's what he's known for. That said, it's not going to do all too much if DFM has the spike and they're playing the time of it. Zest trying to take matters into his own hands. Scary makes use of Zest's position to come back in for the clutch. So A doesn't quite work because the Odin was there. Now we're headed towards C, but guess what? Ye is here with an operator still. Flicks the shot on towards May. I guess we have our answer for now as he pulls out the showstopper. DFM no longer able to break through this door set up around C site. Instead, they're going to go through the rotating door towards B, potentially holding up around pillars. Scary playing it safe for around A main, excuse me. Unfortunately, receives contact against Anthem. Ye will continue to explore and sound off his operator, and that puts us down to a 2-on-4.
Yeah, Ye has just been, he's been desperate to get value out of this, and finally in this round, it's very apparent that he's getting quite a lot of value out of the operator. Already 3 kills, 1 with the showstopper as well. Medusa gonna pick up another kill for himself. Certainly making things interesting here. Bleed still in control, but now Anthem gonna take out Retla, and Medusa another one. And it's all up to Darion now. All of a sudden, somehow DFM find a way to get this plant down.
They're just split up all across the map, and divided they fell. DFM worked together with this little buddy system where Medusa struck from behind, and now they've gotten the sight. Darren's got his work cut out for him. Turret and Nanoswarm available, but he goes further in just to explore first. Catches Anthemoth timing. Slightly more doable, but will Medusa get the drop on him? He hops off at the halfway mark.
Out of that.
Paranoia through. Advantages duels as he peeks out again, trying to hang back around the corners. And that's just incredible one-on-ones. DFM not quite having the confidence to take it on against him.
Cover going
30 seconds left.
3 members gone now. We're back in another.
Just yet.
Very controlled plays.
Spike down.
That's it now. DFM having the coordination and teamwork to take multiple duels along a single player. Take down Zest and Scary. Getting the spike down now. Trying to catch the time against Ye, but Ye's just a little bit sharper. Reloads and waits for teammates to arrive. Darren does have the lockdown if he's able to arrive from behind. Medusa, though, does he have the awareness to check around his back? Alarm bot goes off. That should give him all the signals he needs. Gets the duel on towards Darien. Retla trying to fire off and trying to hold Neth back. Neth continues to push out front by himself. Now Medusa joins Neth, and they together walk in towards the Viper's pit, where Retla will be able to spin around. Shallow. Bleed has the timing to get the spike down, and a little bit further for Yay to peek out and get a single kill.
Yeah, just free entry into A, trying to go for the retake, but that one pickoff on Annette is huge here for the side of Bleed. Is now everybody just running in towards the site, and they know exactly which direction they're coming in from. There's a lot of work to get done here from the side of DFM, but they've only got a couple of members left, and Anthem is super low.
Last player standing.
That's going to do that. So Bleed.
30 seconds left, and Bleed needs to get the spike down. Great way to kick things off. Spots out the first, and Yay has been eliminated. The rest of Bleed now. Nobody wants to push out a tree because of that smoke. 10 seconds left. Now they make their move in. 6 seconds, and the spike starts to go down, but Anthem is here, and he's ready to wreak havoc. 3 kills, and then the final one coming out from Cess. Both teams trying to play as cautiously as possible, but sometimes to their own detriment. Nightfall now being invested, but Neth able to answer back in kind. That was a single peek from Yay. No support. Retla might have been able to use that timing to sneak up onto stairs, but he knows that he can only hold this position now because he's been spotted. The rest of the team, though, trying to get the spike over onto the site. A sudden peek out along with teammates now from DFM, and it's too many targets for Retla to hold.
Yeah, good duck as well from A just to avoid the line. Medusa up top here, and he is not going to win that one. Scary. Padding the stats even more.
Wow! Always good on the one-on-ones. Zest here to back him up as well. Down to low HP, and Cess now is looking for the final target to hit. Spike is not yet planted. He does have his ultimate, though.
Watch them.
He's going to make use of it to bring himself all the way across the map.
Spike
Cutting
planted.
out space, and that's going to be Cess now trying to find his positioning. This is where Scary shines the most. Even with low HP, I do not want to doubt him whatsoever.
He's got a nice lineup here onto where he planted. Let's see if Cess can suss this out. Looks like he has.
Oh! What DFM's trying to do right now in this retake. The Nightfall sent out, Showstopper deployed. He's looking for Yay, and he finds him. Explosion goes off. Now Cess comes back in for the trades. A bit of a double kill. Anthem snaps on towards Retla. Darien coming back in to trade up, but down to the 2-on-1, he sees them stacked up, and he's trying to play around the corners just like Scary does. Definitely trying to make it happen again now. Both sides having the ultimates to barrel on through. Another Nightfall sent out into C site. Zest trying to take control of things. Retla making use of his Viper's Pit, but you do have a bit of a counter from Anthem's Nightfall. A lot of utility being tossed through, but still not quite enough space. Zest, unfortunately, trying to hop back over into a safer position, exposes himself, and that's going to be a shot down in. Bleed. Darien tries to take matters into his own hands, holds the angle and takes down 2. But Neth with the operator chimes back in. Initial pit falls. Retla still alive and up and running. Yay trying to protect his teammate as best as he can. But unfortunately, the numbers prove too overwhelming. Exposes some of the positioning from the Bleed players and gives them the targets they need to hit in order. Wow. Yay instantly coming back in just to double up and collect on all the final kills. Similar story to before. Anticipating further positions, though. They try to peek out together. Scary's not quite able to take down 2 or 3 targets by himself. Not when they're peeking together.
They throw out the Seekers, and May's like, oh, he's with me. A little bit too late, though, as May was very low on health.
Should be able to stick defuse, though. Being able to keep himself shrouded in mystery. Oh! But Zest knows exactly where the spike is planted. Zest tries to take his place, and decisive. This is the dive strategy that we wanted to see from Bleed. They have this double composition, double duelist composition for a reason, and it just works out really well. Scary now collecting on the 2 from behind. Always from behind. Yay with a showstopper and a quadruple. Just using the guiding light to kind of create a bit more presence towards B before deciding to head into A. But unfortunately, I don't think the fake's all too good as Zest manages to hold his own triple kill.
Zest. Oh.
Ooh. Nice little crouch peek. Takes down the first. Baretla on the off angle gets caught with utility in hand. Still have Yay watching all the way from screens though, and that's a direct line of sight. Scary from the shadows in towards the back of sight. Catches Cess. Now it's all down to Neth in a 1-on-3, able to take down the first player. Might think that there might be a bit of Japanese power coming through as well, but it's going to be DFM for now with the right ideas to take down the site. 3 players already gone from Bleed's roster.
Spike planted.
As DFM barrel through smokes and make their way onto site. Scary now. Coming alongside Zest, who is making a long trip through A main. Puts down a very interesting smoke just right around the edge of heaven so that players can't quite get the vision against him.
Yeah, trying to make a bunch of noise too. Let's see what Zest can get. That's 2!
Bang! Oh my god! Safe measure to cross tree. Originally they would have the toxic screen, but okay, kind of invites Scary into a bit of a peek. May says hello. Standing ahead. Zest with the Odin now though.
Yeah.
Able to hold the angle, a bit of a shroud step through, but it's all spotted.
But then look at the way they handle this. Just very passive on the back. They know they have the Sova to get contact and
much more confidence for sure. Zest now with the Odin still continues to watch the angle. Killing was his favorite thing. Just a lot of skill involved. I mean, we joke a little bit about it. Maybe not a lot of mechanical skill involved with the Odin, but you need to have the sense to position yourself in the right way, in the right place.
Well, he's made a decent amount of noise over there in B main, but this push is actually coming in towards A. And A isn't hitting the shots.
There we go. A diving straight in.
I know exactly.
Able to pick up the first 2. Bit of a newer theft from Medusa now as they get further information. The showstopper will be able to catch on to Darren just by the edge. It pushes him further back. May now swaps on over to Yay's operator. Tosses out the paint shells as well. It's back in for a bit of a reload as Shriek gets continued to break down. The rest of the team will be able to watch the angles and they know exactly where. And they're trying to make it happen. Now finally making a quick change through market. But as the null command gets deployed, the rest of them are anticipating some peeks out. It's instead going to be Zest holding the angle away. Scary now peeking through from defender spawn. Right up around the smoke. Zest not quite able to deal against him. It's all down to Medusa.
Well, they killed the raid boss. They got Zest. But I don't think they're gonna get, well, they're gonna commit to the pit, and they know exactly where he started it, so much for that
pit. B split. Not really going for that this time though, as they're waiting out for a lot of these pieces of utility from Bleed. The one-way smoke goes away, a second one comes back up, the fragment has been spent as well. Now is the time to head down to B. Scary from the shadows onto site. Oh, but unfortunately the corner not quite checked. Logs is where Retla will strike. Zest from back of Boathouse continues to make this Odin sing.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, what a beautiful tune. For the right moment to send out that paranoia. Must collect on these kills. He spots out so many of them, collects onto 3 heads, picks up the quad, and then swings out for the final shot to pick up the ace.
It's just perfect, right? It's classic. I mean, the paranoia value is just disgusting, and May does not miss a single shot. Even gets that final 1v1.
He covered his mouth like, I can't even believe that I just did that.
Yeah.
Firing off that little water gun. Unfortunately, not quite able to connect onto Zest this time. What? With the classics?
No way.
It's classics again. Valdez.
No way.
At whichever ridiculous range. I can't believe. I mean, that's again why Bleed's players individually are just that good.
Revealing area.
And that was just right around the edge of dice on B site. How the heck did Zest make that shot?
They bought some time with the recon dart too.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, man. And the slow creep walking through. Zest spots him. Darian peeks
Wow.
out. Oh, clean!
Interesting with the positioning on Death's door.
Okay. Nice little crossfire. The flash through. Anthem stays tucked away and hidden.
Spike down mid.
Teammate coming back in to
cannot
support
use that.
from Pizza. All that's left is going to be Zest to see if he is truly the raid boss.
I mean, he is, regardless.
One of the most experienced players on Bleed's squad. Knows where the spike is, wants to opt over to retrieve it. He's making a bit of noise, buying out that smoke from Cess. He doesn't have any left. It's going to be the poison cloud just to delay for a second, but here comes the null command. Bleed will be able to pile drive through the site. They do not care what you're going to try. Neth tries to stay tucked away, tries to find the opening shot. Will be able to get the first, but then instantly traded by Yang. The rest of the team have made their way onto the site. Now here comes Mei with the showstopper, looking to do out even more damage. Goes in to clear B main. The corner's not yet found.
Okay.
Good little heads-up duel against Retla. Player still on site though. Darren watching out defender spawn, trying to check onto lane. Zest now. A bit of a delayed response, and it's something that DFM does not expect Bleed